piece of wood. Got sent out to sea. He was floating in the ocean for a little while. A couple of days. Anyway, just when he thought he couldn't, he make a couple of dolphins showed up. Hey, look at this dog. Hey, look at that dog. Hey, dog, where you from? Told him he got washed out to sea, and he doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't know how to kill him, and he doesn't have anybody. The dolphin came. Said, "Come on, get your dolphin. He's a hippie, a voodoo." And then so they're like, "Well, I know where we take him. Just take him to Laguna Mud. Yeah, my mother's lagoon. Let's go." So then they push him. They start pushing him. And this is where things get lucky. This is where all the luck starts coming together. So there's these pirates, right? And there's a bunch of them. And they've always, ever since they were small, little kids, right? They're always playing pirates. And they wanted to be pirates. And they wanted to be pirates. They wanted to be pirates. They wanted to be pirates. And they wanted to be pirates. So that's all they talked about. That's all they thought about. And then so they all got up, grew up, got jobs. And after they would go to work, they would go and they would work on this pirate ship, right? Because they were determined to go build this pirate ship and go sailing around playing pirates. Well, it just so happened that they had just finished the pirate ship. And the day that the dolphins were taking him into the lagoon, that pirate ship was in the lagoon, getting them fun. Samson's down in the hole. He's asleep. And he's with Pio. Now, Pio is an orangutan, a male orangutan. And he has a little parakeet. Named Lorraine. Now, she's a parakeet. And Pio, he just hangs out downstairs. Now, Pio, he always sits on top of the whiskey. Now, Pio doesn't drink whiskey. But he doesn't get off whiskey barrel, so nobody can get whiskey either. So, fun fact. So, it was Pio's turn to watch Samson, and all the pirates are up on deck. Because we're very enthusiastic, and it's our first time being pirates. Well, we go a little further than we should have gone, and we're out in the middle of the ocean. Now, there is a gang. A huge pirate gang, right? The baddest pirates are, and these guys track you down, board your ship, take all your stuff, make you slaves, or throw you overboard. Whatever you gotta do to make you comply, right? And they're fast. Well, these guys just happen to be cruising right in that ocean part, and there they see this brand new pirate ship, and they're like, "Ooh, look at that! And let's go get that!" And then so then they start chasing this pirate. Well, all these little fake pirates, they like to play pirate, but they're not trying to get boarded and fight anybody, right? They just want to have fun. Well, so they come on, they board, they're yelling and screaming, and all this commotion's going on, and all the pirates up there just screaming and hoping that they live, and then all this noise goes all the way down into the ship, and then it gets into Samson's ear, and it wakes him up, and he gets mad. Hey, what the hell is going on here? What's going on up there? And then Pio was like, I don't know, it sounds pretty loud. And then Samson was like, oh, I'm gonna go find out what's going on. And then Pio was like, yeah, I wouldn't go up there, and like, it sounds pretty loud. And then Samson was like, oh no, I'm gonna go find out what's going on over here. And then so he goes out there, and then he comes up to the doors from the bottom out to the deck, and he can see all the shadows moving and all the voices yelling and all the metal clanking and all that. And he thinks to himself, am I brave enough to do this? Maybe I'm not even brave enough. Maybe I'm not brave enough. And then he says, no, I'm a reincarnated recon marine. I'm brave enough, and I'll find out what's going on this side. And then so he pushes the door open, and there is the dog. Doors open. Samson's there. All the pirates looking at him, and one of those bad pirates steal. Hey, look at that dog. looking at each other like they're just all together around the dog. So we got a net. We called Samson. Samson brought him all over that net, and then we got Samson out of there. We lifted up the net, and we got all of them pirates. Now, this is the best part. There was a $1 zillion reward out for these pirates because these pirates are the baddest pirates the world has ever seen, and they needed to be stopped, and nobody could stop them except Samson, because Samson just showed up, and then they all started petting him, and they didn't pay attention to the net that they got up in. So now, that's why they say, is that the dog that saved the pirate ship? Oh, this is the dog that saved the pirate ship. The little baby dog. Oh, this little baby dog. Hey, little baby coquim. A baby coquim. A little baby coquim. A tiny baby dog. A tiny baby dog. A little ippy little. Up, down, down, down. Oh, he up, down, down, down. He indeed. Any other thing. He indeed. Any other thing. Tap, tap. Oh, he tap, tap. He tap, tap, wish. Tap, tap, wish. Tap, tap, wish. Singing songs. Oh, tap, tap, wish. Singing songs. Tap, tap, wishes all night long. Tap, tap, wishes all night long. And tapping. And when little baby dog. Tiny little baby dog. Coquim. One little baby coquim. Go sleep, Samson. I'm gonna help you, dude.